During a live broadcast of the royal family's Christmas Carol service, Prince Louis unexpectedly stole the show. As Queen Camilla prepared to deliver her address, the young prince suddenly grabbed the microphone, leaving onlookers stunned and the Queen momentarily speechless. This unscripted moment quickly turned into a royal bombshell as Camilla's reaction surprised everyone. What happened next truly shocked the world. The scene at Westminster Abbey, one of London's most iconic landmarks, was a sight to behold. The centuries-old Gothic structure with its towering arches and intricate stained glass was aglow with festive splendor as the royal family gathered for Princess Kate's annual Christmas Carol service. Outside, crowds of well-wishers braved the crisp winter evening, hoping to catch a glimpse of the royal family as they arrived. Inside, the air burst with anticipation, the scent of pine and holly mingling with the warmth of candlelight. The event had quickly become a cherished holiday tradition. The Christmas Carol service, organized by Kate, Princess of Wales, celebrated the spirit of community and goodwill during the holiday season. This year's theme focused on honoring individuals and organizations that exemplify selflessness and kindness. From healthcare workers to volunteers, the audience was filled with people whose contributions often go unsung. For Kate, the event was deeply personal, reflecting her passion for fostering connections and uplifting others. The royal family arrived in a procession that underscored the importance of the occasion. King Charles III and Queen Camilla were among the first to enter, their presence lending a sense of gravitas to the evening. Camilla, dressed in an elegant emerald coat accented with holiday brooches, was set to deliver a brief speech about the importance of togetherness during the holiday season. Princess Kate and Prince William followed shortly after, accompanied by their 3 children. Each family member played a unique role in the event. Prince George, the future king, demonstrated a quiet confidence beyond his years, assisting with handing out hymn sheets and greeting guests. Princess Charlotte, ever poised, joined her mother in leading the congregation in several traditional carols. Meanwhile, Prince Louis followed his older siblings, seemingly uncertain of his role amidst the fanfare, an endearing sight that captured hearts. The abbey itself had been transformed into a festive haven. Garlands and wreaths adorned the pews, and a towering Christmas tree near the altar sparkled with gold and silver ornaments. The choir's angelic voices filled the sacred space. Guests, including prominent figures from the arts, philanthropy, and public service, were dressed in their holiday best. Among the evening's highlights were readings from notable attendees, including actor Hugh Bonneville and healthcare workers honored for their service. Their words resonated with themes of hope and resilience, echoing the broader purpose of the event. Kate herself delivered a moving introduction, expressing gratitude to the audience and reflecting on the importance of community during difficult times. Her heartfelt speech set the tone for Queen Camilla's much-anticipated address. The service unfolded with a seamless blend of tradition and modernity, a hallmark of Kate's vision for the royal family's role in contemporary Britain. While the grandeur of Westminster Abbey and the formality of the event emphasized the weight of royal tradition, there was an undeniable sense of warmth and relatability. This balance was evident not only in the speeches and music, but also in the genuine interactions among the royal family members. As the evening progressed, the focus naturally shifted to the younger royals. Prince George and Princess Charlotte sang along to the carols with enthusiasm, adding a touch of youthful energy to the event. Prince Louis, however, was a live wire of curiosity and excitement, drawing amused glances from both family members and the audience with his lively antics. The Abbey would soon bear witness to a moment that would eclipse all others. When Queen Camilla took her place at the lectern, it was during her turn to address the gathering that Prince Louis would make his bold move, forever etching this year's service into royal folklore. When Prince Louis entered Westminster Abbey, it was clear he was full of energy. Known for his lively antics during public events, he has become a fan favorite for his cheeky expressions and unpredictable behavior. At just 5 years old, Louis possesses a natural charisma that often makes him the center of attention. This time, however, his mischievous nature led to a moment no one could have anticipated. Seated alongside his siblings, Louis initially appeared to be on his best behavior, clad in a tailored navy coat and sporting an impish grin. He exchanged whispers with his sister and occasionally waved at familiar faces in the crowd. Yet, as the evening progressed, his restless energy began to bubble to the surface. While the audience was captivated by the angelic carols of the choir, Louis's attention was clearly fixed on the microphone gleaming on the lectern. The pivotal moment came as Queen Camilla stepped forward to deliver her speech. As the Queen Consort adjusted the microphone and prepared to speak, Louis seized his chance. In a flash, he darted out of his seat and confidently made his way to the lectern, as though he had rehearsed the move countless times. Before anyone could intervene, he reached up, grabbed the microphone, and declared something entirely unintelligible yet delightfully animated. The audience froze, unsure of how to react, as gasps of surprise echoed through the abbey, quickly followed by stifled laughter. As the scene unfolded, Camilla was caught off guard and took a small step back. For a moment, it seemed as though no one knew what to do. Louis, however, remained entirely unbothered by the commotion he had caused and continued speaking into the microphone with remarkable composure. Camilla bent down to Louis's level and softly said, "Shall we let Granny Camilla have her turn now?" Louis hesitated briefly, then let out a giggle that only added to the charm of the moment. Even as Camilla managed to reclaim the microphone, Louis wasn't ready to relinquish the spotlight. He began gesturing animatedly toward the audience, pointing at the decorations and mimicking the choir's conductor with exaggerated movements. Princess Charlotte covered her mouth to suppress a giggle, and Prince George cast his younger brother a look that was equal parts exasperation and amusement. The audience couldn't hide their delight. Stifled laughter soon gave way to open chuckles, and even the most stoic attendees couldn't resist smiling at Louis's impromptu performance. The atmosphere in the abbey instantly transformed into one of shared amusement and lightheartedness. Prince William and Princess Kate were seated just a few rows away. Kate leaned toward William and whispered something that elicited a small chuckle from the prince. While they initially remained seated, Kate eventually rose and approached the lectern, gently taking Louis by the hand. She said, "Let's save your big speech for next time." Despite the interruption, Camilla handled the situation with grace. Once Louis was seated, she adjusted the microphone and began her speech. Louis's antics, however, continued to be the topic of whispered conversations and muffled laughter among the audience. His ability to lighten the mood and inject a sense of spontaneity into the formal event was undeniable. The young prince sat swinging his legs and humming softly to himself, as if nothing unusual had happened. The moment would go down as one of the most memorable in the history of Kate's Christmas Carol service. For Louis, it was just another adventure in his young royal life. For those who witnessed it, it was a royal bombshell they wouldn't soon forget. With Queen Camilla's reaction setting the tone for the rest of the evening, the stage was now set for the royal family to display their dignity, humor, and adaptability. Queen Camilla's initial reaction to Louis's antics was a fleeting but unmistakable moment of surprise. What followed, however, revealed much about her character and her evolving role within the royal family. Her spontaneous display of patience and humor in the face of potential humiliation highlighted Camilla's adaptability, a quality that has become increasingly evident in her public appearances. In many ways, her handling of the situation reflected her ability to balance tradition with the realities of modern life, offering a glimpse into the evolving dynamics of the royal family. Camilla's reaction embodied the modern monarchy's effort to remain approachable and human, even in moments of unpredictability. She managed to salvage the moment, endearing herself to those watching both in the abbey and at home. The incident offered a glimpse into Camilla's growing confidence in her role as queen consort. Within the royal family, Camilla's role had been scrutinized and, at times, controversial. Yet, as she navigates her responsibilities with increasing ease, moments like these showcase her ability to balance the expectations of tradition with the realities of modern family life. Her interaction with Louis underscored her natural ability to connect with younger generations while maintaining the dignity required of her position. Her composed recovery demonstrated a seasoned understanding of public perception. Camilla knew the cameras were rolling and that her every move would be analyzed. She chose to embrace the situation rather than resist it. As she regained control of the microphone and resumed her speech, her demeanor signaled to the audience that the moment was nothing more than a light-hearted interruption. By refusing to let the incident fluster her, she turned it into a charming anecdote that reinforced her relatability. Camilla's reaction also highlighted her humor, a trait long appreciated by those who know her personally, but often overshadowed by the formalities of her royal role. Her ability to smile through the unexpected and gently redirect Louis's enthusiasm revealed a quick wit and an easygoing nature. It was a reminder that even in the most traditional institutions, moments of levity can strengthen connections both within the family and with the public. This display of adaptability exemplifies how Camilla has approached her evolving responsibilities as queen consort. She has frequently been tasked with bridging the gap between the old and the new, maintaining royal traditions while embracing a more modern, accessible image. Moments like this one with Louis highlight her ability to navigate that balance with poise. She understands that the royal family's relevance in today's world depends not only on adhering to protocol, but also on demonstrating authenticity. The event also illuminated Camilla's relationship with her step-grandchildren. While her position as step-grandmother to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis could have been fraught with challenges, Camilla has managed to foster a bond built on affection and respect. Her ability to connect with Louis in such a public setting suggests a deeper rapport, one that allows for moments of spontaneity and playfulness. This connection reflects positively on her as an individual, but also serves to strengthen the perception of the royal family as a close-knit, relatable unit, despite the fact that some of its members, like Camilla and Louis, share no blood relations. Camilla's family, including her children from her first marriage, played a significant role in shaping her life before becoming queen consort. Camilla's early years were defined by her upbringing in a privileged, yet unpretentious environment. Her parents, Bruce Shand, a British Army officer turned wine merchant, and Rosalind Cubitt, instilled in her values of discretion that would prove invaluable later in life. Raised primarily in Sussex, she enjoyed an idyllic childhood filled with outdoor activities and a close-knit family dynamic. These experiences fostered her grounded demeanor, which remains a hallmark of her public persona. In 1973, Camilla married Andrew Parker Bowles, a dashing officer in the Household Cavalry. Their wedding was a grand affair attended by high society figures and even members of the royal family. The couple had 2 children, Tom and Laura, who became the focal point of Camilla's life during her years as Mrs. Parker Bowles. Tom, following in his mother's footsteps with a love for the countryside, developed a successful career as a food writer and critic. Laura pursued her passion for art and now works as an art curator. Camilla cherished her role as a mother, prioritizing her children's upbringing despite public scrutiny and a demanding social calendar. She shielded them from the limelight as much as possible, adopting a down-to-earth parenting style that emphasized independence and resilience, traits Tom and Laura embody in their professional and personal lives. However, Camilla's marriage to Andrew Parker Bowles faced significant challenges, with their relationship enduring considerable strain. This was exacerbated by Andrew's alleged infidelities and their diverging interests. By the 1980s, Camilla's close relationship with Prince Charles had also become a source of contention. Their enduring connection, which began as a romantic relationship in the early 1970s, evolved into a deep and complex bond that later dominated tabloid headlines. Camilla and Andrew divorced in 1995 after 22 years of marriage. Despite their separation, they remained amicable, co-parenting their children and maintaining mutual respect. Camilla's ability to navigate personal challenges with discretion became a defining feature of her public life, particularly as she faced intense scrutiny in the years following her relationship with Prince Charles. This relationship, which resumed in earnest after both were divorced, marked a significant turning point in her life, placing her directly in Prince Charles's trajectory. Prince Louis, the charismatic and playful youngest child of Prince William and Princess Kate, has quickly established himself as the royal family's most endearing scene stealer. This title has been earned through his unforgettable public appearances, where his cheeky facial expressions and playful antics effortlessly draw attention. These moments bring a refreshing sense of lightheartedness to the often formal occasions associated with the royal family. As the youngest member of his family, Louis has become a symbol of youthful exuberance in a world steeped in tradition and decorum. One of Louis's most memorable moments occurred during Queen Elizabeth II's Platinum Jubilee celebrations. Standing on the Buckingham Palace balcony alongside his family, he captured the world's attention with his animated reactions to the flypast, covering his ears dramatically as planes roared overhead and pulling a range of expressive faces from auto annoyance. Louis offered a candid display of emotion that contrasted with the typically composed demeanor expected of royal children. This unfiltered behavior instantly endeared him to the public. During the Jubilee, Louis continued to charm audiences with his spontaneous and relatable actions. At the Platinum pageant, he climbed onto his grandfather, King Charles III's lap, covered his mother's mouth mid-conversation, and enthusiastically waved to the crowds. His antics overshadowed even the grand spectacle of the event, stealing the show and becoming viral sensations. These moments sparked widespread affection for the young prince, solidifying his reputation as the family's playful wild card. What makes Louis so appealing is his relatability. In a world of carefully orchestrated royal appearances and measured public personas, he offers an authentic glimpse into the uninhibited nature of childhood. Whether pulling faces, enthusiastically waving, or grabbing Queen Camilla's microphone, his behavior reminds the public that even the youngest royals experience the same restlessness, curiosity, and bursts of energy as any other child. This relatability has endeared him to royal watchers and casual observers alike. Louis's antics also provide a counterbalance to the seriousness of royal life. The monarchy, deeply rooted in tradition, often requires its members to project unwavering composure. While this gravitas is essential for maintaining the institution's dignity, it can sometimes feel detached from everyday life. Louis, with his carefree spirit, bridges that gap by offering moments of levity that resonate on a deeply human level. His behavior underscores the challenges of parenting in the public eye for William and Kate, who navigate their children's natural impulses during highly publicized events with patience, adaptability, and humor. Their approach to Louis's antics, responding with gentle guidance rather than reprimands, reflects their commitment to fostering authenticity in their children. By allowing Louis to express himself while subtly redirecting his energy, they strike a balance between honoring royal expectations and respecting his individuality. These moments of spontaneity also highlight the unique pressures faced by young royals. Unlike most children, Louis grows up under constant public scrutiny, with cameras capturing his every move almost daily. Yet his apparent ease in the spotlight suggests that he feels secure in his family's support. His uninhibited behavior is not a sign of rebellion, but a reflection of the loving, grounded environment in which he is being raised. Louis's charm lies in how it contrasts with the solemnity of royal events. Whether it's a formal balcony appearance, a state ceremony, or a Christmas carol service, Louis disrupts the rigidity of royal protocol with his lively antics. While his behavior often steals the spotlight, it also plays a role in modernizing the monarchy's image. By embracing these moments of relatability, the royal family demonstrates a willingness to adapt to changing times. Personality evolves, and how he navigates the responsibilities tied to his position. For now, his spirited nature and charismatic presence offer a delightful reminder of the joy and spontaneity that children bring to even the most formal occasions. Though he may not yet grasp the full weight of his royal role, Louis's antics have already left a lasting impression on the world, symbolizing the modern royal family's ability to balance tradition with authenticity, grace, and humor. Camilla's journey into the royal family was far from conventional. Long before she became queen consort, her relationship with Prince Charles was the subject of intense public and media scrutiny. Her role in the dissolution of Charles and Diana's marriage cast a shadow over her reputation and led to her being labeled as a polarizing figure. For years, Camilla was portrayed as the other woman, a perception that posed a significant challenge to her eventual integration into the royal family and acceptance by the public. Her path to redemption required time, discretion, and a commitment to rebuilding her image. Following her marriage to Charles in 2005, Camilla avoided the spotlight and focused instead on her duties as Duchess of Cornwall. She worked diligently to carve out a meaningful and distinct role, earning respect for her dedication and efforts to support various charitable causes. Through perseverance and genuine engagement, Camilla has managed to win over both the royal family and the public, showcasing the power of resilience and adaptability in navigating complex personal and public challenges. Camilla championed causes such as literacy, osteoporosis awareness, and domestic violence prevention. Her authenticity and willingness to connect with people on a personal level began to shift public perception. Within the royal family, her steady and supportive presence played a significant role in earning acceptance. Camilla built strong relationships with key figures, including Queen Elizabeth II, whose approval was instrumental in legitimizing her place within the monarchy. The late Queen's decision to express her desire for Camilla to be known as Queen Consort reflected the respect she had earned through years of quiet dedication. Public acceptance followed as Camilla demonstrated grace under pressure, humor, and an approachable demeanor that resonated widely. She became known for her genuine interactions, often engaging warmly with crowds during royal engagements. Over time, this relatability softened the public's initial resistance. Key milestones such as her growing bond with Prince William, Princess Kate, and the younger generation of royals further cemented her position within the family. Her ability to navigate challenging moments such as Prince Harry's memoir and the controversy surrounding Prince Andrew again highlighted her resilience and adaptability. Today, Camilla stands as evidence of the power of perseverance and authenticity. She has not only transformed her public image, but also redefined what it means to be a consort in the modern age. Her journey from scandal to acceptance underscores her ability to rise above criticism and focus on the values she brings to the monarchy: compassion, commitment, and a grounded approach to her duties. Her story demonstrates that reputations can evolve, and with humility and hard work, even the most challenging narratives can be rewritten. As Queen Consort, Camilla embodies the potential for transformation and redemption, bridging the gap between a turbulent past and a promising future for the monarchy. Her bond with the royal children further reflects her evolving role within the royal family. Camilla's relationship with Prince William and Princess Kate's children illustrates her ability to be a step-grandmother within one of the world's most high-profile families. While her role in the royal family has changed over the years, her connection with the younger generation highlights her capacity to foster warmth and unity within a complex and evolving monarchy. Camilla's role as a step-grandmother, particularly to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, offers a glimpse into the warmth and relatability she brings to her position as Queen Consort. Her journey in this role was never going to be straightforward. As the second wife of King Charles III, her entry into the royal family came with its share of public scrutiny and complex dynamics. Building a bond with William and Harry was an essential first step, and her success in creating a stable, respectful relationship with her stepsons laid the foundation for her interactions with the next generation. Her efforts to engage with George, Charlotte, and Louis reflect a commitment to fostering positive family relationships even within the unique constraints of royal life. For Camilla, the joy of being a step-grandmother lies in connecting with the children on a personal level, away from the formalities of public appearances. Reports suggest that Camilla shares a special rapport with each of William and Kate's children. She recognized their distinct personalities and interests and has been known to join them for family outings. These small yet meaningful interactions have helped her carve out a role that is both supportive and genuine. However, there are undeniable challenges to being a step-grandmother in a royal setting. Unlike typical family dynamics, Camilla must navigate her role under the constant scrutiny of the public and media. Any interaction she has with the children is closely watched, and spontaneous moments like Louis's mic-grabbing escapade are instantly broadcast to the world. Balancing her duties as Queen Consort with her personal relationships requires a delicate touch, one that Camilla seems to be mastering. Ultimately, Camilla's bond with George, Charlotte, and Louis reflects her broader approach to her role as Queen Consort. She is not just a figurehead, but a grandmotherly presence who brings warmth and stability to the family. Moments like these reinforce her place in their lives, creating memories that will undoubtedly strengthen their relationship in the years to come. For Camilla, the joys of being a step-grandmother far outweigh the challenges, and she continues to build connections that bridge generations within the royal household. Do you think Queen Camilla's reaction to Prince Louis's antics at the carol service reflects her true relationship with the younger members of the royal family? That's all for today. Thanks for watching.